Hello, Patrick Walchuk here for August 2025, the Ottawa real estate investment market. And like we do every month, we're going to give you the results of a property that sold in the month of August and what the financials were, and we'll break out those financials and interpret what they mean a little bit. So let's get right into a 6-unit building that sold in Central Ottawa, and it was listed for $1.6 million. It sold for a fairly large discounted price of $1.4 million. The scheduled rental income on it was, call it $102,000. The effective rental income, when we deduct for 3% for vacancy and bad debt, brings us down to about $99,000. The stated operating expenses were $24,500. When you add in 5% for maintenance, 5% for management, that gives us total operating expenses of $34,500. And with that, we can calculate the net operating income of $64,000. So now that we know what the NOI is and some other things, we can start to interpret what that means. And part of the interpretation is that we have a cap rate of 4.64%. So we're seeing basically a whole lot of caps now, definitely under 5. The operating expense ratio on this was pretty good. It was 34%. You know, you definitely don't want to see anything over 40 if that's avoidable. This sold for, you know, kind of what you would expect, 14 times the gross income, 22 times the net. So that's pretty normal when you're looking at a cap of around, you know, close to 5. Now, what we do is we calculate, if you wanted to buy this building and put a down payment on it that would allow you to break even or have a small positive cash flow, what happened with this building is you need a 34% down payment, and that equates to be $476,000. And so when you calculate what your mortgage costs are, and by the way, that says 5%. Yeah, that's correct, sorry. The annual debt service on that loan or your mortgage is going to be $64,500. So knowing that, the bottom line is that you would have a very, very small positive cash flow of $432. So your investment, again, is $476,000, and you end up with $432,000. Thank you for watching.